Blog Talk Radio.
What's up, everybody? This is another week of Will's Take on Sports. I'm the host, Will Walker. I want to thank you guys so much for taking the time to download and listen to our show across all the different platforms that we offer: iHeartRadio, Spotify, Google Play Podcasts, iTunes, TuneIn, Stitcher, and also on the Spreaker website and mobile app. Today is podcast 922, The Bottom. I'm going to talk about my Miami Dolphins. So everybody's mentioning and moaning about the Dolphins getting rid of all their good players for draft picks. While some are calling it tanking, I say it's about doggone time we start to suck. Since 2010, the Dolphins have made the playoffs once, and despite the lack of winning, they have only made one top 5 pick since 2010. That was in 2013. They drafted Deion Jordan from Oregon. He basically drug tested his way off the Dolphins roster. The Dolphins have mired in mediocrity since this current decade. In this current decade, and I've been saying this for a while. Forget 8-8 or 7-9. Shoot, just go ahead and suck so you can get a better draft position. And for those of you who say that doesn't make me a true Dolphin fan, go eat cake. That's my vegetarian way of saying go to hell. The NFL has a thing called the draft, and it rewards teams with poor records from the previous season with high draft positions. So all those crying about how unethical it is for a team to trade away good players for draft picks, be mad at the draft process. I have stated this in the past, and I'm going to say it and say it again. If you want this stuff to stop, get rid of the draft. That's the only way to have. Let top college football players and basketball players, for that matter, also choose where they want to play professional football. The same way they get to choose where they play their semi-professional career. You know it as college football. And since the draft isn't going away anytime soon, and the Dolphins will continue to stink this year, and for the reward of their foul stench that's coming from the field of play, will be a high draft pick in next year's draft. So I'm going to sit back and moan like my grandma. Tough times don't last always. Jesus will fix it. Let's get this podcast started. Let's go. All right. The guys out here, my brothers out here, Mr. Mike Walker, Mr. Derek Wilson, and Mr. Zach Flournoy. We are all here talking about the NFL and recapping college football. What's up, guys? How are you doing?
What's going on?
Well, nothing. Tired of all this crying.
Now, Will, we're going to have to agree to disagree, because as a I'm a paying season ticket holder, I don't pay for that bull crap. I pay to watch my team win or attempt to win. Okay? So why now should I pay? So technically, this season, you should give me my money back. And then when we start winning next year, then I'll pay for it.
Okay. You got a very valid point, but I'm going to say this to you. You don't have to pay to see that. You don't have to pay to see it. You can keep your money in your pocket.
But I've already paid. I've already paid.
What?
I've already paid because I have family members already paid. So, that's bullcrap. So what you mean? You giving me an inferior product?
Well, I am giving you an inferior product as in regards to what the roster looks like at this current time. But let me say this. With Laramie Tunsil and Kenny Stills, with Kiki Alonso, or with anybody else that has been released by the Dolphins, in order to go ahead and purge money, they purge the roster so they can be financially flexible in the future, and also acquire assets so they can get draft picks. The only way you build an NFL team or an NBA team is the system rewards teams that stink. That's how it goes. It doesn't reward teams that are trying to make the playoffs and just miss and picking at 13, 14, and 15. It rewards teams that go 1-15, 2-14, or 0-16. That is how the system works. And I've heard all this narrative about.
Shouldn't the worst team always get the draft pick? Because you want right, because my team sucks, and so therefore to make it more competitive. You think it shouldn't be always? I mean, 3 good teams and everybody else just lame.
But let me ask you this question: If the draft was away, if the draft went away, and you gave these kids an opportunity to choose where they were going to play, you think they're all going to choose New England? You think they're all going to choose Kansas City because they're the up and coming team right now? Philadelphia, Dallas. You think all those kids, because they only got so many roster spots, they only got so many. So you think all those kids would choose those 4 teams I just mentioned?
No, I see your point with that. No, but still, and it'd be easier to go ahead and still stack teams. And I think that would definitely, for the longest haul, it'd only be maybe 4 or 5 good teams. Everybody would want to go to because I'm not going to want to go play for a team. Perfect example, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to want to go play for the Dolphins. If that's the team that's wins, I'm going to the team that wins.
Well, what if the Dolphins were able to get a top-notch quarterback, a top DN, a top wide receiver? But maybe say the Dolphins were able to get 5 of the top 6 players coming out in the draft. They would vastly improve their team. You just said, I paid my money as a season ticket holder. Don't you think that'll make season ticket holders really like, well, at least the team is trying to win? And plus, you put pressure on the owners to put a quality product on the field. See, this system that they have now, the Dolphins could do this to fans that's already purchased their season tickets, or the Saints, or whoever it is. I mean, for years the Saints sucked in the 80s. I mean, for years the Buccaneers sucked in the 80s. Both of those teams won Super Bowls in the 2000s. Both of those teams won Super Bowls in the 2000s, and that's because they stunk in the 80s and early 90s.
Okay, well, you know what? For the rest of the season, I'm going to go back to my brown paper bag there.
Wear your Dolphin gear in pride like you did on Instagram. Post your Dolphins in pride.
You're right. Hey, win, lose, or right. You're right. Win, lose, or draw.
Win, lose, or draw. I'm with my. I'm in full Dolphin gear right now. So I love it. I mean, I want to see them win, but 8 and 7 and 9 just didn't get it. And if you tell me that the Dolphins are going to be better because Larry Tunsil and Kenny Stills are on the roster, I would tell anybody you're delusional because they were on the roster last year and that team didn't make the playoffs.
Well, I thought Zach was talking about your Hurricane, and I am embarrassed to be a Seminole fan.
No, I'm talking about the Dolphins. Why would you be embarrassed about a win? Hey, it may be.
No.
Ugly win beats a pretty loss. Go ahead.
No. That's not what I was talking about. I was talking about the fan base of Florida State. Are trash, purely trash. They fail weather
I think you can say that about any fan base, Mike. I truly do. I think fans are irrational.
But just like I told the young lady that had a dialogue going back and forth, I ain't worrying about the other teams. I'm talking about Florida State, because I am a diehard Florida State fan. So we had a bunch of recruits there yesterday. They go out to the field and see inside the stadium and see all those empty seats there. So what's the message you sending to those recruits? Oh, we only going to support you when you got to win it, when you're winning big. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but then you criticize the coaches and the players. You better look in the mirror at yourself and criticize yourself, because you in my I got to be careful of what I say on here, but they full of shit. Excuse my language.
Yeah.
And I'm really ashamed and disgusted.
Mike, can I ask you something? Can I ask you this? And I hear what you're saying. I've been accused of not being a true Miami fan, or either the Heat, the Dolphins, or the Hurricanes, because I criticize them. I criticize the team. I don't criticize how people root or how they choose to support the team. And let me clarify why I'm saying this. Florida State's not very good this year. And most of the people that come to Florida, State games, UD and myself, we know this from working at Florida State. There are people that are traveling to Tallahassee to watch the game.
Correct.
So why should they waste their gas, their money, to come support the team when the team isn't that good?
Stop right there. Wait, stop right there.
Can I answer that one?
Because the fans of Florida State, man, that's the fans of. Go ahead. Never mind. Go ahead. Answer it.
This is the point. Y'all complaining about it now. I didn't hear nobody complaining about it when Jimbo wasn't winning. I didn't hear nobody complaining about it when Bobby wasn't winning. They're only complaining about it now because Taggart not winning.
It's a black coach.
That's what I'm saying. Let's be real about it, Will. We were there. Listen, we were there. All of us were there when we wasn't winning in the early 2000s. All of us worked down there. Did you hear anybody complaining about driving to Tallahassee and spending their gas? And we were getting beat by Wake Forest 30-0 at homecoming. Did you hear anybody complaining about that? No, we did not. That stadium was still full. Them not coming to the game, just like that dude that Mike posted on Bill Archer, who said that he wasn't coming to another game as long as a black man was the coach. It had nothing to do with football. It only had to do with his color. It has nothing to do with football. Nothing. It has nothing to do with football. So that's a moot point. Like that's not why they're not coming to the game. They're not coming to the game because the team not good. They're not coming to the game because they don't feel like that man should have a job. Let's be real.
And also, if you are a fan, win, lose, draw. I've been buying football tickets for 16 years now. And if I can get, as long as I have breath in my body and I can afford, I'm gonna buy them for 16 more plus years. Don't be a fair weather fan, because that's bullshit.
Right. So they're being fair weather fans because of the non-support, or
yes, it's a combination
of
it's a combination of both non-support, and if you go read these posts that they're borderline racist.
That borderline my foot. They are racist.
No. They're not borderline racist, Mike. They are racist. That's all to it. They are racist. And also, like the four letter, they so full of shit. Their eyes are brown. They run a story about
Mike, they have an agenda. Their agenda is basically
it's self-advertising.
It's clickbait, Mike. You're going to get those that's going to support Taggart, and then you're going to get those who are going to go against Taggart. So they're not. I've learned this about the four letter. They don't cover sports the way it should be covered, the way they started back when they first launched that network. Now everything is almost the equivalent of a TMZ or an All Access Hollywood or whatever it is. It's clickbait. It's the same thing. Why in the world would they cover what that idiot said on Twitter this morning? That had nothing to do with football. Today is the day of football. Today is the day. He's not even freaking playing. Why would you cover anything he said? Why would you even analyze anything he said on football, anything today? Because he's not playing. It's all about clickbait. And then it gets people incited, and you get people on social media saying this, saying that.
Right.
It is. And listen, Antonio Brown need to go sit down, go get therapy. It does work because that's what it does. He needs to go sit down, go get therapy, and fix himself. Because anybody that throws away $50 million guaranteed dollars, $50 million guaranteed dollars this dude threw away, he needs help. I'm sorry. And I said I wasn't going to talk about Antonio Brown, but I'm just saying about the ESPN. Mike, that's what they do. They clickbait. So they're going to get those who support Willie, and they're going to get those who are against Willie. And at the end of the day, this is all about money anyway. Can Florida State afford to buy him out? And for all those clamoring for Urban Meyer or whoever else they think is the hot coach out there, can Florida State afford to pay him? It's the same question I asked about Miami when it was quote-unquote they were going for John Gruden. I think in Miami afford John Gruden? Can they afford him? That's the main thing because coaches like that come in with a price tag. So
yes, $8 million or better. $8 million or better a year, and on top of that, he's going to get $8 million. Then your his coordinator, they're going to get $1 million plus.
Let's take it to the field. What is it going to take for Kendall Browse to understand he's wearing his defense out with that fast-paced offense? What is it going to get him to understand that?
Well, I'm gonna have to give him credit for in the fourth quarter Saturday. He slowed it down enough to give his defense some rest, and they made some big stops in that fourth quarter.
Hey, Mike, but did you saw what happened in the fourth quarter, though? Did you see standing right next to him in the fourth quarter? Willie Taggart.
He was standing right next to him. I have to go back and watch the game later.
Fourth quarter, he stood right next to him for every play call.
Well, like I said, one of my friends had texted me, "We're this pure trash. This is when we were losing." So after we won, I texted back and said, "We won." It took her forever to respond. I said,
"My bad, Mike. I meant to send that text message to Zach about the Dolphins. About the Hurricanes against Central Michigan. So that's my bad. I didn't mean to send you that.
No. Hey, no. This is somebody else that's talking.
I know it was. I'm trying to lighten up the situation, man.
But it's so frustrating. And see, even the local media is so biased here. They kept showing the stands, the actual stands, and saying that how empty it was. The side of the stands of the on the side of the away team, it was sparse. But on the home side, from the end zone with the band all the way around, that side it was full of people. But then they would never show it. They never showed that. That half of the stadium was full.
Well, of course they're not going to show that. That would make us look like somebody was actually there.
Yeah, man. See, you're going to take this the wrong way, Will, when I say this, but don't take it the wrong. See, y'all used to not having a lot of fans come to y'all to the game.
But Mike, I was getting ready to say that. The only time Miami fans show up is a big game.
Right. For the first time that I'm saying this is not a jab at you. This is just me for real.
That is a jab.
It's a
That's
jab.
a jab. No,
but it's a jab.
No. But it's the truth.
But the problem is this time is not being a jab.
But it's the truth. Miami fans don't show up unless it's a big game, and then unless it's a big game,
Miami fans. But now let me jab back. Ain't nothing else to do until Ashley but to show up there, Florida. At least in Miami, we got stuff to do. Now, since you want to jab.
Well, y'all run cocaine and strip clubs and all that. Yeah, you agree. I agree. That's not here in Tallahassee.
It is.
Yeah, it is. You just don't know where it's at.
Exactly.
I'm going to still say I don't know what you're talking about.
I know. You should say that. Let's move on to some action that happened on the field. Let's first start with, let's talk about this game today because Zach sent me an interesting text or sent a group of texts in regards that Lamar Jackson is Mike Vick 2.0. Please, sir, explain why you think that.
I watched him today. His running ability definitely there. His passing, he learned to become and they came. I guess they are catering the offense. They're catering the offense to allow him to be Mike Vick 3.0. Lamar Jackson is balling. Okay, they didn't win today, but he's balling.
I'm gonna go with Zach. I don't know if he's gonna be Mike Vick, but for what I saw,
Michael Vick said it himself. So Michael Vick
they were down. They were way down. It was like 13, 20, 13, 28 or something. And he made some hell of and the thing is, I think he had chances to run the ball, to take off and run, but he wouldn't. He wouldn't because I guess he's trying to prove to everybody. He's right. In the pocket and throw the ball because he got sacked. He got sacked. I know twice. Man, do what you do, man. Take off and don't take those licks.
But they stated Jim Harbaugh himself have told him, when you can, do what you do. You don't have to prove nothing to nobody. Run that thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, I mean,
did you guys watch that game? I'm just asking. Did you watch that game?
Yeah, I
didn't watch it.
Here's my thing about it.
Keep talking. You just keep talking, Mr. Walker.
He is an exceptional athlete. He is not
true.
NFL caliber. He is not an NFL caliber prolific passer of the football. He missed Marquise Brown on about 3 touchdowns today. Then on top of that, 2 of those completions, he just threw the ball up and the guys went up and got the ball for him. Now again, I don't have a problem with him. I don't have a problem with Lamar Jackson. I just said he played a real team today. It wasn't the Dolphins. It wasn't the Cardinals. Kansas City's defense ain't no juggernaut. But he played well. I'm getting somebody's background in my ear. But he played well. He played well against those 2 teams, but he struggled some today. He had a very, very bad as far as percentage wise. For 43,
267 yards passing.
That's 48% passing, Mike. That's 48% passing.
He only ran eight times for 46 yards today. And I'm telling you, if he should have had 100-yard rushing.
He should have had 100. I agree.
Because he left that. I think he left that on the field.
Can he carry a team to a Super Bowl title right now the way he plays?
Why not?
Can he?
Why not?
I think he can.
What's the other?
Can I make this one point, Will, about this dude?
Go ahead.
Who was his offensive coordinator? His offensive coordinator is Greg Roman. You know who Greg Roman also was the offensive coordinator for? Colin Kaepernick when they went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You know who he also was the coordinator for? Andrew Luck when he was at Stanford. There's a reason why Jim Harbaugh ain't doing well, because Mark Roman is gone. Mark Roman is one of the best offensive coordinators in history when it comes to adapting his system to make his quarterbacks the most successful. Give him a full year with this dude, they can get there. Listen, Frisco made it to the Super Bowl with Kaepernick. With Kaepernick actually having to throw the ball, he ran a lot, but he had to make throws. But the way Roman designed that system, his throws are easy. Just like Will said, he missed a bunch of wide open receivers. Okay, true enough, but they open. He ain't gonna keep missing. Right. He ain't gonna keep missing as he gets more comfortable. So as the year goes on and he gets more comfortable with Roman's system, dude, they can do pretty much anything.
Like they say, got come with playing. You got to play. It's his first year playing. Actually, at the helm. You are correct.
Okay.
On Will.
I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm taking it all in. Just me. Like I said, I saw it today and I watched it.
You know what? That's what I like about it. We can respect and disagree on things at times. So, and we're not always gonna agree. So I like that.
Listen, when this show was created, it was about an open forum, not an open debate. It was about an open forum. When I created this show, it was all about. I got sick of hearing the national media create the narrative. Y'all remember I created this show in 2014. That was after LeBron left Miami, and I got sick of hearing everybody say, "Oh, he loved because of this reason, or he left because of that reason. Let's get to the bottom line. He saw Dwayne Wade was getting old. He saw a young dude up there that was balling in Cleveland. That's why he went home. Okay, that had a lot to do with it, too. So that's why I created this show. It was like, look, let's create our own narrative, or let's give our own opinion. You know, just necessarily listen to the national media, because they tell you stuff, and you be like, what? Wait a second, that makes no sense, what you're saying. I mean, not everybody thinks that way. And one is, before we move on to football, I want to say something about there's some brothers that's on these national shows. And I say to myself, do y'all really talk like that?
Yes. Whitlock. Let's name one of them. Whitlock. Oh, my God. Yes, exactly.
Hey, can I ask y'all a question? Were all of y'all pissed at Stephen A. for how he babied Tim Tebow about that paper play? Like, dude, he really would not go at Tim Tebow, and I was so mad because I was saying if that was Michael Irvin or Jalen Rose or somebody, you would have been on there trying to tear their head up, but because it's Tim Tebow, well, I respect your position. And, man, shut up, man. You would have been better off just sitting there with an apron on saying, yes, sir, Tim. No, sir, Tim, because that's how he was acting. That really was like you couldn't tell me.
Yes, master.
Or something.
Oh, he wouldn't challenge him at all. To the four-letter bosses. You know, you can't go after Tim Tebow because, like Steven Jackson said, man, he ain't the only Christian in sports, and he could be wrong.
That's right.
Tim Tebow can be wrong, and in this particular situation, that's good for Tim Tebow the way he felt about, hey, Florida's my dream school. Good for you, bro. That don't work for everybody. That's not everybody's situation. But
because when he was at Florida, his money was no good. That's why he said that. He
still
didn't
ain't
have
no
to.
good.
If he wanted,
it still ain't no good.
Well, look, he walked into the theater. Oh, that's Tim Tebow and his girl. Come on. He wants some popcorn, extra butter. Come on. Now, see, that's why he said it. So he didn't have to. He got whatever he wanted.
It's not even that, Mike. Tim Tebow don't know what it is to be raised in the pork and beans, brown sub. Okay, when your mama's struggling with food stamps, Tim Tebow don't know about that. He doesn't, and I hate to say that. Okay, it ain't.
Well, he don't know Roman noodles. He don't know nothing about no Roman noodles.
No, he don't. Okay. All right, that government cheese and all that. He has no idea.
Well,
that government cheese.
I
miss that government.
I can tell you all his life. Let's move it to the field. Real quick and get you guys' opinion. Is Jim Harbaugh done? Because Michigan was definitely thoroughly just beat down yesterday. So is it time for Michigan to probably start looking in another direction?
No, they ain't gonna do it. No, they're not gonna do it.
He's a legend. He's a legend at that university. So no. Now, if he has another bad year.
What do you mean? I think if he lose to Ohio State again, which he will.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He hasn't really had a bad year. He just hasn't won no big. He just hasn't been able to win any big games. I want to say
they are 1-15 against top 10 ranked teams since 2014. 1-15. If that had been anybody else, they'd be out of there.
No, and
1-15. Let that sink in.
They will be crucified. He don't know how to coach.
Nope. I'm telling you, when they first got him, I thought, dang, boy, he's gonna be a great recruiter. People gonna want to play for him. He's in the NFL, but I guess I was wrong. I thought like
he still has. See, I think one of the things is he doesn't have a great. He hadn't been lucky enough to get a great quarterback. He's getting average quarterback.
But he was an average quarterback, so he should relate. He played quarterback, average quarterback.
Hey, I understand, but you can't turn it to sugar.
Listen, it was not him. Listen, guys, understand what I'm saying. It was not him. I just told y'all who his offensive coordinator was. Everywhere that he went, that he was successful. His offensive coordinator did not go with him to Michigan. You see the difference in his offenses now versus then. He's not offensively creative. He was just smart enough to take the dude everywhere he went, but the dude didn't want to go to Michigan. He didn't want to go back to college. He wanted to stay in the pros.
I don't blame him.
He's not that
I don't blame
good.
him. The pros pay better. So I don't blame him.
Not only that, and you don't have to recruit.
Right.
Okay, you don't have to go out and recruit. You don't have to beg somebody to come to your school. Okay,
Right.
so you're right.
Just show them the money.
I know this much. That recruiting process, according to someone I know that's on a college staff, that thing is hectic, man. That thing is serious.
Yes.
So it's
That
really
recruiting-
think about it. Yep. You catering to a bunch of children.
Children, you got to kiss a child behind and the parents.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, what about Notre Dame's fake injuries yesterday? I think it was a good strategy. It was great for me. And that boy got them $50 because Georgia did not cover that 14-point spread, so I got them $50. Oh, that dude there.
Well, the thing is, Will, the crazy thing, I didn't get to see that game, but the reason I'm glad that Notre Dame stayed close, because all the people from the four letter, they're gonna lose by 20 or more. And that thing, that creature from outer space on Paul Feinberg. Oh my God! You know,
About Nick Saban baby mama.
Yeah, exactly.
Nick Saban baby mama.
Man, that creature from the pits of hell, he gets on my nerve, man.
Man. Why you think they keep him on TV?
What channel is this show on? Exactly. But what channel is this show on, Mike? It's on the SEC network.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, man. Know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
and now they're trying to push him.
They're
trying to push him back out to the national media because for a while he was national and then he got, I don't know, something happened where they only made him regional. But now they're slowly but surely trying to push him out national. I'm going to say this about Georgia. Georgia has got a problem at wide receiver. I don't care who they pay. My bad.
Yeah.
I don't care what the number one wide receiver is that they receive, the Pickens kid, he's still young. They got problems at wide receiver. Now, defensively, yeah, they legit. I saw it for myself. I watched it. I said, okay, they can play. But a lot of things that happened yesterday, that receiving core for Notre Dame just had a bad night. They dropped some passes. They ran some bad routes and stuff like that too. But I think Georgia's legit. Let me ask you guys this. All right, right now we can say there are 8 or 9 teams that are probably vying for the 4 spots in that bowl playoff thing that they do at the end of the year.
Correct.
All right, I'm gonna say Oregon is out no matter what. Unless Auburn wins the SEC, well, no, even if Auburn wins, they're out. I think Oregon is gone. You can say bye-bye to Oregon. They don't have a chance to get in because the SEC's got right now 4 teams. Florida, you're done too because you guys are not that good. I know you're undefeated, but you're not that good. So I want to ask you guys, is Wisconsin a team that can compete with possibly Alabama and Clemson?
No,
and
they one-dimensional.
Get to one of those 4. Okay. What about their defense?
Defense, but they can only run the ball. You can stop the run. You put 10 men in that box. I hate to say it, and make them pass. And Alabama and most SEC teams have the better athletes at the corner safety position to stop them from passing. Okay, so now if they could balance out a little bit more, then I would say they could do it. But right now they're one-dimensional. Don't get me wrong, their running back is official. That boy can run the ball, but technically you can scheme to stop that.
I don't know if I necessarily agree with that one, Zach.
Go ahead. Oh, okay.
The only reason why I say that is, the only reason I say that is because Wisconsin is one of the best teams I've ever seen at recruiting what they do well. Like, you've never seen a Wisconsin team that couldn't run the football on anybody. True. They line up and they run right at you. Listen, they smart. They listen, this is what we do. You know it's coming. Figure out a way to stop us. The thing about it this time is they actually have a defensive line who got, like, dudes in the trenches who can battle with you. And if they can keep a game with one of those big teams from turning into a horse race and they can start to lean on them, even though they got those deep rotations, I don't care how deep your rotation is. If a team run the ball 55 times on you, you're going to get tired. You're going to start missing tackles. So I don't think it's that they can't. It's if they can keep a game close enough to not have to abandon the run. If they can keep the game close into the fourth quarter, I think they can beat anybody.
Oh, all right. I respect that. And you're correct. They do recruit nothing but. Go ahead.
What do you guys think about Texas? What do you think about Texas?
Lucky.
Yeah, I'll just say they can't stop nobody.
Nope.
They defense like ours. They leak like a sieve.
Well, what about
Lucky.
LSU? Because LSU put up 66 points, but they gave up 38. So what about LSU?
Yeah, but
they can't stop nobody
either. I just feel that, and when it comes push comes to shove, LSU, they may get a couple of stops that separate them from the rest.
So they'll make that they'll bend but don't break. Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what though? This year, if it's a team in the SEC that's gonna beat Alabama, they're not gonna stop them. You're gonna have to outscore them. So maybe that's the way that LSU is leaning this year. Is we gonna have to put up points. So we need to get used to putting up 50 every week. So that way when we run into them, if we can't stop Tua, which I actually think they can. The one thing that Tua don't like is pressure in the middle. And I feel like LSU can at least get pressure in the middle with their front four. So we'll see. But if you're going to beat them, you're going to have to outscore them. And they doing that right now. They just outscoring people quickly.
I just like to see Tua make tough throws. That's what I would like to see. I would like to see him have to make a tough throw. Because when he had to make tough throws against Georgia,
everybody wide open.
And again,
open.
When he had to make
and he have all day to throw.
When he had to make tough throws, Georgia and Clemson, he didn't do all that well. So I would like to see a team make him just make him make tough throws. That's my thing.
Well,
little pressure, man.
Hey, if yours ain't better than theirs, it's hard to do that.
Oh, I get that, but when you play Southern Miss and a guy's 10 yards down the field and he basically can fair catch waiting on a pass from Tua, that don't tell me nothing about Tua. That don't tell me nothing about him.
Well, how many teams in the country can say, well, theirs is just as good as theirs?
That team that's in Clemson, South Carolina.
Okay, that's one.
Very true. Very true, sir.
That's one.
I think that
I'm waiting.
I mean, I know, Mike. I know what their skill is. I get all that. All I'm saying is, football is a scheme game. You can be less talented than a team, and you can still scheme to keep it close. We all know that. We've all been watching football.
I.e. Army.
We can't. Exactly. It's a scheme game. So there's somebody that's going to scheme a way to just make it to where, okay, you know what? We're not going to let you beat us over the top. We'll make you throw dink and dunk passes all day. Or something like what Georgia tried to do in the Sugar Bowl. Mm-hmm.
Well,
in the SEC championship.
Okay, they say they take the deep pass away from them. Now, you don't think if they can say, all right, well, we just going to run these 10 different running backs we got. We're going to come at you with this big offensive line.
I get what you're saying. I'm not.
But if I'm a team, Mike, I take that gamble. I'm gonna take away your passing game, and you're gonna have to run the ball 400 yards. Right? Because like they do, their receiving core is ridiculous. Like they got full legit NFL wide receivers. Like really, Alabama really got full legit NFL wide receivers. So, okay, listen, we gonna tighten it up. We gonna have these zones so tight and compact. Everywhere you look, it's gonna be people. You're gonna have to run the ball for 400 yards. Because you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna get impatient. Even though you're gonna be running the ball 4 yards, 5 yards, you're gonna be itching to take that shot. Because one thing we learned about coaches is all coaches have egos. Pete Carroll too had Marshawn Lynch, and he just couldn't resist throwing the ball. He couldn't. I don't know what it is about coaches.
Now, I'm going to debate you on that. And my heart of mine, because he was serious. He just did not want that brother to get the MVP.
But listen, but even still, if he didn't want him to get the MVP, you want to win more than you don't like him. I don't care who you is. You want to win more than you don't like him.
I mean, I feel that way. You feel that way. Or maybe that pressure from the NFL to not let this talkative Negro.
But listen, but think about it though. For real, Zach. Last year, everybody knew that Tua shouldn't have been playing in the championship game. Everybody knew that. Everybody knew he shouldn't have played the week before that, or however many weeks it was before that. But Nick Saban couldn't help himself. He had to show off his toy. He was gonna do it. So I'm telling you, bro, he gonna do it. If you say, okay, y'all gonna have to run the ball, and he's not gonna be able to not tell him, listen, let's put it up. Let's go for one. We gotta let Tua have his moment, and that's gonna be when he lose. So to me, you don't take away their running game. Their running game will hurt you slow. Their passing game hurts you quick. You're gonna have to bleed slow and make him. You have to make them decide. We can't throw the ball. We just gonna have to run the ball and run it and run it and run it and run it and run it. That's what you're gonna have to do. If you're gonna beat them, like unless you got a front four that can handle that offensive line by itself, which is probably the only thing that Clemson can do, that's the only way you're gonna beat them.
But they only threw the ball 25 times Saturday.
Yeah, but for how many yards? Because he had 4 touchdowns in the first half.
Yeah,
so that's what I'm saying. He don't even have to put the ball up. What I'm saying is, even when they played South Carolina, he was throwing the ball to dudes that were just running free.
293 yards. He had 293 yards, but they rushed the ball. See, that's 16.
Right. They played Southern Miss.
30,
did you see how wide open those guys were?
Right there. 30.
But he played
35.
Southern Miss.
Wait,
but they played Southern Miss.
But hell, you only get paid who's on your schedule. Y'all, I hate people when they say, "Well,
no, you keep saying that."
So let me ask you a question.
What?
He should. So since he was playing Southern Miss, he should have put Tua on the bench, put somebody else in this.
I'm not saying that.
Let's because any numbers that they put up against these other teams, you said, well, that's not. You saying it's not. To me, it sounds like you said, well, he's not doing anything because it's a less talented team. To me,
exactly.
That is exactly what I'm saying. Well, in my book, that's my goal. I'm trying to get the best team that I can get together, and hell, and then I run the score up. It's your job to stop me from scoring. But if you can't do it, that's your team. So all that.
I agree with you with that. But my whole thing is, let's not act like he's doing this against top-notch talent. Right. If they're going, let's just say this, because everybody keeps telling me Tua is the number one prospect coming out, and he plays because he plays the most important position in the NFL. I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying. But that's what they're saying. So when I look at Tua,
but he's one of the top quarterbacks.
Okay, he may be. But when I look at Tua and I look at the game based upon, okay, who can play in the NFL, especially when they don't play for the Hurricanes. And even the Hurricanes, I started to judge like that. I look at a team who can play in the NFL. But when I look at Tua, I'm still trying to figure out what's this love affair, because when he played against tough competition, he struggled. He threw a darn pass to that kid Ruggs or whatever his name is. And that kid was waiting on the ball. He had beat that DB by 15 yards.
Right.
That's my whole point. You're right. He can only play who he plays.
So let me ask you.
Will and Mike. I'm sorry. Will and Mike. I only got one dude. I'm going to give y'all a name, and then I'm going to let y'all think about it for a minute. Matt Leinart.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You right. USC.
No, I can go better. I'm going to bring this home. Gino Torretta. Gino Torretta had
True.
Three top NFL wide receivers. They didn't play long. They had short careers. Lamar Thomas, Horace Copeland, and Kevin Williams. Those cats went to the NFL. Two of them was picked in the first 2 rounds, and Lamar Thomas was picked in the 4th or the 5th round. So he had NFL talent. Gino Torella wasn't no NFL caliber doggone quarterback because he went home. He went home to San Francisco and got cut in training camp. They said, that's all I'm saying.
Like somebody was coming at me about how good Georgia Bulldogs is, that Georgia this, Georgia that, until Georgia beat St. Nick, they still looking up being second best.
Only reason why I picked the championship. Only reason why I picked them because I said I think they just do. They've been close. I mean, that's not taking nothing from. So I just think they're due. That's the only reason why I picked them. But my whole thing is,
you're right.
They escaped
bad coaching decisions will cost them the game. You're correct.
Yeah, they escaped one because Notre Dame played them tough last night. You know what I'm saying? That game was just in Athens. Now let's see what they do when they play against Auburn. Let's see what they do when they should mollywop Georgia, mollywop Florida. But anyway, let's just see. And then
I got a quick question.
They get that redemption? Mm-hmm.
This off subject, and I'm so sorry. I watched Auburn yesterday. I like that next kid. You say you don't care for him, but I like him, man. That kid got balls and boxing.
I told you.
I like that kid. Bo Nix, the little freshman quarterback for Auburn, I like that kid.
That boy got balls.
He does. Yes, he does.
He do.
Yes, he does.
He does. And he's also surrounded by a very good team.
Okay. We can say that about Tua. We can say that about Sunshine. But the point is the boy can play, man. Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question. If I take James Williams or James Blackman and put them in their offense with, let's just say Clemson, but Clemson has a very good team. You think they'll succeed?
Maybe because of better coaching, they got better coaches. So yeah, of course.
Yes, they would.
How about just better time?
Yes.
How about better time? How about better time?
Okay. Better offensive line. You're correct. A better offensive line. Well, you're correct.
Well,
they have a better offensive line, so you're right.
Well, hold on now. I'm James Blackman's fan, but he had time and he missed damn wide open receiver. So what you saying, man? All the say that he missed them wide open guys. He wasn't.
Mike, Trevor Lawrence ain't been breathed on since the start of camp because you can't hit the quarterback in camp and can't nobody get next to him with the opponents they played in the game. So he ain't been breathed on. James Blackman been knocked silly. Jaron Williams been knocked silly. I'll be gunshot back there too. Shoot. Okay, you should be there. If you ain't, this ball getting out of my hand. I'm just saying. Come on. Those kids are taking a Jaron Williams took a beat from Central Michigan. Oh my Lord. I was like, that's ridiculous. That's not in some of that's play calling.
It's time to take that freshman left tackle out of the game. I'm sorry. Time to take him out. This is one time the rating system was correct. He was a 3-star coming out of high school. He's showing me he's a 3-star.
Or he's just 260 pounds. Maybe that's the problem too.
Well, yeah, he is. That he is. True.
I was watching somebody's game. They say they left tackle was 6'7", 330 pounds. I said Miami's left tackle was 6'5", 260 pounds. That's a major difference. And he's a true freshman too.
Right.
You know who the person Miami fans should be mad at? Instead of everybody jumping on Jaron Williams, you should be mad at Dan Enos. Y'all jumped all over Mark Richt for his play calling. Jump all over Dan Enos. I don't care he came from Bama. He can't call plays because you need to protect that kid. You need to protect the 260-pound left.
Right, I agree.
I'm sorry. If you have to put the back on that side and the darn tight end, then you do it. If you don't make 2 snaps in a doggone row where you don't see that kid run around that kid and you don't give him no help, blame Dan Eno.
Wait a minute. Now I've got one question. Y'all, now this is the University of Miami. Y'all tell me that y'all do not have a sophomore, from a sophomore to a senior, that is at least
They ain't got no dog. They ain't got no dog in them.
No, exactly. They don't. That's what they said. They don't have no.
No dog. You was on
As a
this
matter
show
of fact,
when
Mike,
Travis
they had
Johnson
a kid transfer in. This white boy, he's supposed to be all that, right? He's 6'5", 320. He's a big boy. He transferred in. They say, man, he getting the snot beat out of him on the 13. Great, okay? And he was supposed to, he was supposed to be all that. So if you ain't got it in you, Mike, I'm sorry. You can have the size, but what the hell?
Man, but you putting a 260-pound freshman tackle out there. That you gonna destroy that kid.
Well, my thing is, hopefully we can go ahead and get some coins together and pay that number one left tackle in the nation, and then move him to guard. Because if you move him to guard, I think he'll Hey, I was hoping to win the lottery, so I can go ahead and pay one or two recruits. Hey, whatever. Let them know. Hey, this is what I need you to do. I can pay somebody's mortgage or something. So you're right.
Somebody locked up.
Huh?
You gonna get somebody locked up around here.
Hey, every week we discuss that. We know what time it is, so it is what it is. But you're right.
This 49 Pittsburgh game. It's ugly game, but it's starting to get interesting.
Hey, I'm on my way to work. But so, what's the score of the New Orleans game now? New Orleans Seattle game.
I hadn't seen it pop up, but I got
27. That score is 27-14.
Oh, okay. So let me ask you this: they have a different quarterback. Is it the coach or is it the quarterback? Good coaching.
Really.
Good scheming.
Really.
I'm not
really. You know the answer to that. Come on now, you know the answer.
But I want to ask
going on my picks this week.
Yeah, we're gonna do our 5 picks. Oh, matter of fact, right now we all doing well except for me and Mike. You and Zach are perfect. You guys need Seattle to pull through, and then you'll be 5-0 for this week. But Mike and I took we both took no, my bad. Mike and Zach are perfect. Derek, you and I are wrong because we picked Texas A&M.
Oh man,
and they picked Auburn. Yeah.
I didn't pick Texas A&M. I picked Auburn. I didn't pick Texas A&M. You know I didn't pick Texas A&M because I don't like.
Oh, that's right. Because you don't like that. True. He is correct. Yeah. He doesn't like. That's right.
Yep. I'm gonna send him the tape. I always go back and
I got you.
Tape. So
I got you back.
Yeah. Yeah, I got
well,
all right, guys, let's go ahead and get these picks. Hey, before we do that, let me ask you guys about a game tonight. LA Rams, Cleveland. Let me get you guys picked. Mike, who you think will win?
Oh, Rams.
Ooh, Zach?
Yeah, I'm going to say the Rams. They got a tad bit better defense.
Excuse me.
Derek?
Go Rams. Kill the Baker Mayfield. Kill him.
Okay.
Kill the Baker.
I will stand along, and I'm gonna go with the Baker and watch him rise tonight. I think he'll.
Oh man!
I figured he was gonna say that. That's why he asked the question.
Exactly.
I can't stand that dude.
I think they're gonna try to knock him.
And I like the dude. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want Cleveland to do well, but I just don't think they're gonna win. I'm picking up my head, not my heart. I ain't gonna lie to you. I
don't want him to do well. He got way too much to say about everybody else's business. He needs to mind his own business.
that I do agree with.
You would think I would be that way the way he talked about Duke, but I'm not gonna do that. All right, guys, 5 minutes left, and let's go ahead and get these picks out of the way. I'm gonna rapid fire these things. Kansas City is gonna be at Detroit. Mike, who do you like? This is the pro team. Kansas City versus the Detroit Lions. Zach.
Kansas City.
Derek.
Kansas City.
Wow. I'm gonna go with Detroit. I'm gonna go with Detroit. I just want to be different. I don't have no reasoning for that. I just want to be different. All right, Arizona State versus Cal. This game is gonna be on Friday night. Let me get ask who you guys are gonna go with. All right, let's start with you, Mr. Flournoy. Arizona State.
Cal. I'm sorry. I'm going against the brother this week, but it's Cal.
Derek.
I'm gonna go Arizona State one more time. They got beat this week. I think Herm gonna work real good this week.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I'm going Cal because I seen that they won yesterday, so they may try to get on the win streak.
Yeah, exactly. I watched them play yesterday.
Oh, you going with what?
Going back and forth.
You going with what they did against Ole Miss? That's what you're saying?
Yep. SEC team.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Let's keep riding. Let's keep riding Notre Dame. Let's see. Virginia struggled against Old Dominion yesterday, but they will be going on the road to South Bend. You know, Virginia that Notre Dame is supposed to be a part of the ACC, but they really are not. But anyway, since they've been playing 5 games against the ACC, they are 16-5. So, Zach, who do you like? Virginia, Notre Dame?
No. You can't see who I like. Who I think going to win is a different story. Okay, I think Notre Dame is going to win. Not that I like them.
They're going to win.
Oh, okay. Notre Dame. You can't ask that question. I don't like either.
Mike?
Notre Dame. Go ahead.
Notre Dame. I'm going for that. Going with the Fighting Irish.
Notre Dame.
Mr. Wilson.
You got to ask me. Notre Dame.
All right, it's unanimous. I'm going to go with Notre Dame. Virginia struggled against Old Dominion. All right, New England and Buffalo. Buffalo, undefeated. New England, undefeated. Derek, who do you like?
Ooh, New England. You know what it is. Y'all know what it is.
Oh, New England. If you ask me, it's New England.
All right, and Mr. Flournoy?
Oh, unfortunately, New England. It hurts me to say it, but New England.
Game's in Buffalo. The game's in Buffalo. I'm gonna pick the upset. I'm gonna say Buffalo wins. All right, last game that we're gonna pick. Yeah, I just want to. I don't have a reason for it. Minnesota, Chicago. Minnesota and Dalvin Cook did their thing today. They ran all over the Oakland Raiders. I know Chicago's not Oakland. Chicago's gonna play Monday night against Washington. But anyway, Minnesota, Chicago. Mike, who you like?
Ooh, defense. Who gonna? I'm gonna go with Dalvin Cook. Minnesota.
Derek.
I'm going with Minnesota. I think Trubisky still have too many problems in Chicago.
Yeah.
Zach.
Minnesota.
All right, which turd is worse, Trubisky or Cousins? The game's in Chicago. I'm going to go with Trubisky. I think Cousins is just not. I'm not a big Cousins fan. Anyway, I like that $87 million guaranteed. All right, that's this week. We're getting ready to go ahead and get into our after show. But before we do all that, I just want to say thank you guys so much for taking the time to download and listen to the show. Again, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at WWS_sports show. And also, listen, for all of those out there that's going through that's in Texas, be safe. My prayers are with you. And listen to everybody that listens to this show. Say a prayer for somebody because prayer changes things. All right, let's go to these last 15 minutes. I want to get these guys' opinion on anything that they want to talk about in sports. Zach, going to start with you. You got the floor, my brother.
Oh, man, okay, you don't want to talk about AB, but now, you know, I think AB needs to shut the, F up. But, boy, I agree with him when he said, how is it Kraft and Big Ben going to talk about me when they have their own sexual problems that they went into? He hit the nail on the head with that one. He was correct. Now, I don't think he should have said it, but he wasn't telling a lie. I like that. He wasn't telling no lie.
Why he shouldn't have said it? Because
because he had a point, man. You're trying to get another job. So right now, why be seeing that? Even though they think it anyway.
Listen. If the league, soon as the league say whether he can play or not, guess what? If they say he can play, guess what? he'll have a job the next day.
No, they already have suitors. They say they have suitors, but they want the police report, that's their first before they, go, and make that move.
Well, I think he should have said exactly what he said. I don't think he said enough. I don't think he said enough. I think he should have just told it all. I'm so serious. Hey, you know how you be like, hey, if y'all gonna put me out, I'm just putting everybody out. But I would have told everything. I wouldn't even did no post. I would have did a video. This what happened when Ben messed with the first girl. This what happened when he messed with the second one. Tomlin was asking him how was it. I would have sold everybody out. Y'all gonna do me like that? All right, let's go.
Wow.
I think he should have told her, hey, everybody else get to hide behind their titles and their color sometimes. Hey, you gonna put it out there, put it all out there. They already think the worst of you anyway. Like Cat Williams, if they gonna call you a crispity crunchity cool anyway, you might as well get them for everything they were.
Yeah, I mean, but all this stuff. Why did they wait till after? So one person say, well, he did this to me. So now you got the kahunas to come out. Oh, yeah, he did it to me too. Hey. Oh yeah, he did it to me too.
Hey man, that's that Bill Cosby reflex.
Yep.
We talked about it the other day with Bill Cosby. My thing that I still can't understand. You gonna take somebody got a bunch of noise in the back. How in the world can you tell me that he drugged me and I remember every damn thing that happened?
20 years, 30 years later. But you remember that next day.
Right, Mike. You right, Mike. You so telling
that's the part that I can't understand. Now he drugged you. You said his man drugged you. That's number one. And how many years later you remember everything that happened?
Right. Well, Mike.
The drugs wasn't good.
I'm finna use that cold cracker on you, Mike. You ain't noticed none of that stuff came out until Bill Cosby was attempting to buy NBC.
Right.
That's right.
None of that came out until he was attempting to buy NBC. That stuff don't just happen, man. Eddie Griffin told y'all the truth. If y'all ain't never seen Eddie Griffin interview on Vlad TV, he told them that they'll never let us leave the game clean. He said Michael Jordan was the cleanest cut dude you were going to ever find. All they talked about was Michael Jordan gambled, not that he was a champion, not that he was a six-time whatever. That's all they talked about because that's how they do us at the end. They're going to make sure they tarnish your name. Harvey Weinstein ain't did a day in a holding cell. His brother been abusing people. Him and his brother been abusing people for 40 years. You ain't heard no more about it. You know why? Because they let their heroes stay clean.
All right.
They let their heroes stay clean, bro.
That's just crazy. And Bill needed behind. Well, anyway, for messing with that man.
Yeah, he did.
But that's what they don't do, man.
hey, Bill, Tiger, and Kobe should have learned the lesson. Leave these light-skinned girls alone.
Nah, not even light-skinned. You ain't lying.
All of them light-skinned. Every last one of them.
But that was a dude. But the one that Bill was messing with, that's a dude. She looked like a dude.
I agree.
And when I saw her, I was like, huh? No, Bill. That's why he was on. That's why he was on drugs. Man.
Yep, I thought it was opposite. She drugged Bill. Ain't no way,
dude.
There is no way.
Come on, get some of this jailhouse booty.
Another thing too, and Mike definitely don't like talking about him. Lonzo Ball dad,
right.
Okay? Lonzo Ball dad. I know Will don't like talking about the ball fad, but okay. Lonzo Ball himself said he had to change his shoe 4 or 5 times a game. Okay, he didn't put that out there. How are you still trying to sell Triple B, whatever the hell your shoe called? You can't convince me to buy that bull crap.
Hey, bro, they had a table. They had a table inside a local gym. They were selling every shoe for $20.
Exactly.
everything must go.
Oh wow.
The point is he's trying to bring it back.
Hey, fellas, I'm sitting here watching this Pittsburgh 49er game. All right. Early in the game, Pittsburgh, 49ers turned the ball over 3 times. They just turned it over again. They were almost about to score. They turned it over. Pittsburgh don't got the ball. They were driving, and now they don't follow the ball. This is a turnover city here.
There's 2 trash teams. Two teams. But
you know what's funny? What's real funny? What's the guy? Juju Schuster, whatever his name is. He's talking about how that he's supposed to be this big time number 1 receiver. Yeah, I ain't seen none of that so far this season.
But he don't have a quarterback now. He don't have a quarterback.
Don't be there. He wasn't doing shit with the other boy was there. Don't try to blame it on the quarterback shit.
I knew you were going to say that. That's why I said that.
No. Hey,
let me give y'all a quick update on something. Let me give you guys a quick update on something. Mike is leading Derek by 3 points in the fantasy. Oops. Yeah, he leads Derek by 3 points in fantasy. Of course, Derek is number 1. He hasn't lost a game yet. And Zach is just taking me to the woodshed. He's up by almost 50.
Yes, I am.
43.
And you know what's funny enough? Today I finally changed Dalvin Cook for, what you call for Cook. I could have left him in there. They about even scored the same amount of points.
That's a good call. That was a good call bringing Dalvin in because the Raiders are starting to look like the Raiders. They're looking. They're now that all the attention is off.
The Raiders ain't gonna do what they did last week.
And they got to go to Indy next weekend. Congratulations to Jacoby. Jacoby balled out today. Yeah, Jacoby balled out today. Good game for Jacoby.
Hey, I tried to tell you, Will.
T.Y. Hilton's hurt, though. You did. T.Y. Hilton's hurt, though. T.Y.'s hurt. He hurt his quad.
Yeah, T.Y. I got to take T.Y. out next week.
That boy mad as I got to make sure.
How many changes y'all have made to y'all lineups? How many players y'all have dropped and added?
None. So far, none.
Nobody yet.
I don't drop 12 players. We do.
You serious?
Yeah, I dropped about 12 people.
Y'all be trying to pad your stats that dirty. But I like my team. What's his name let me down a little bit today. Really,
Mike, you're the Dolphins. Let me down you're the Dolphins. You're the Dolphins of our fantasy league. You're tanking. We know it.
Okay. So what's the stand? What's the stand
Mike, I'm coming to get you, Mike.
Mike, you're losing now. Derek just overtook you. No, he's still only losing by 3.
No, I'm still there, but I'm coming to get him.
Hey, but I got Hey, can I tell you a secret?
Yeah.
Todd Gurley hadn't played today yet. And
he don't play anyway.
Yeah.
He only run the ball about 15 times, Mike. They only give him 15 touches a game. They don't play
and the little white dude, the wide receiver, he ain't played yet. So don't get carried away.
Cooper Kupp.
So I think I got a couple more points out there.
All right, I got you. I'm ready. I'm trying to see who I messed up on today.
Mike got Dak Prescott.
Hey, Phil, y'all have to excuse me, man. I think my son or my daughter done gave me a cold, so that's why I sound weird.
That's okay.
One of them.
Man, fellas, I just clocked in. Boy, I love y'all boys. I got to go.
All right,
man, be
man.
easy. Stay up, man. Stay positive and keep your head all day, every day.
Hey, listen, can I ask y'all a question real quick before we get off? Y'all ever have people move into y'all and they act real snooty and you be trying to figure out why?
Oh, trust me, I know the feeling.
Bruh, it's a Hispanic family that moved in next door to us. And they won't speak to you. Like I spoke to him like twice. Well, I spoke to the guy. I always speak to the dad first, whoever looked like the oldest male.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
He be like, how you doing, man? And he just turned his head, and I started laughing, and I think he got offended. But how you going to get offended because I'm laughing because you ignorant? I ain't did nothing. You don't even know each other.
I got that. Hey, how you doing? Oh, well, I hope you have a good day. And then you don't say nothing. I hope you don't have a good day. Goddamn.
or that's gonna be the last time I'm gonna. Oh, that's the last time I'm gonna speak to you. That's the last time I'm gonna open my mouth.
That's it. That's it. If you don't
you
say
gotta worry about
it.
Yeah, that's the last time. You ain't gotta worry about it. We good, but it won't be no more conversation.
Okay,
I hope your lights don't go off here. Okay.
I ain't saying nothing.
I hope your lights don't go off, or you have no problems over there. You need my help because I'm.
Hey, that's why I don't come over here knocking on the door. Me no speaker.
I'm trying to tell you.
I don't know nothing.
Yeah, exactly. No speaker spotting, whatever that word is. I don't speak it.
Hey, we both in the same pot. How you gonna be snobby? We live in the same neighborhood. My house bigger than yours.
What I said. How you gonna look down on me? You're the same gutter with me, idiot.
Thank you. Well, D, before we get out, so what was your take on yesterday?
I still might. I'm gonna stick with what I said. Now we got a lot of injuries right now, so I'm a little worried about how.
Oh my God!
How our defensive depth, bro. Yeah, it looked like somebody was out there shooting people. By the time one stand up, they were shooting those.
Now we got some. I think he's a defensive end or a linebacker. I can't remember what position. He's a name that they be calling. I said, who in the heck is that? I ain't never heard of him.
You talking about Amari Gaynor?
No, not Gaynor. I know Gaynor because he was the red shirt from last year. It was another guy, but he was making plays yesterday on defense.
I know who you talking about. I can't.
Which is a name that is a name that we hadn't heard before. I'm saying, now who is he?
Listen, y'all remember we had a conversation like this about 2 weeks ago, and I said the best thing that they could do is just play everybody and take your lumps, and they'll get better because your depth will be better. Remember I said that? Now you got to do exactly what I've been saying. Now, if you hadn't been putting them guys out there, because remember, as soon as they put Gainer and them other boys in, we were being right down the field. Boom, 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 boom. Running back wide open because nobody know what they were doing. Well, if you put them guys out there and let them play some, instead of just watching until somebody get hurt, you have better depth and better understanding of what you're doing in a game. So now they're going to be forced to do it. I think it's going to be better for the team in the long run. I really do. Let them play, get some experience, get some game action, because you can play practice all day long, but it's a whole different ball
practice. Well, fellas,
yeah.
I'm trying to be chef for RD today, so I got some stuff that I'm starting to sniff into the air that I need to get to.
No.
Hey, I appreciate y'all. I'm sitting here. I don't got engrossed in Daniel Jones in the Giants moving down the field on the Buccaneers, so I don't got engrossed in that thing. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Hey, if he throwing Saquon the ball or giving it to him or something.
Saquon hurt.
Oh,
Saquon hurt. Saquon is hurt, so that ain't good.
Take another injury. James White already been playing today. You trying to tell me Saquon about to go down?
Saquon got hit in the head, and he got hit in the head and got chopped down on the sideline at the knees, and it don't look good. That's all I can say.
Oh man.
Y'all boys be safe. Y'all be safe.
Before you go, and that's your running back.
Yeah.
And that's your fantasy running back.
Yes. Yes. That's what I said. He was out today.
Come on.
And James White was out. I ain't getting no catches. I know yards.
Okay, come on, girlie. Peace, my friend.
Girlie gonna pull a hamstring on the first play.
Then you gotta worry about it. He got to worry about his hamstring. His knees ain't good, so they only run him 10, 15 times anyway. Y'all boys be easy, man. Y'all have a great week. Have a great week, everybody.
All right, man. You too, man. Later.
All right. Later.